Yo, what's up guys, Felix from Giant Lifestyle. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I want to talk advice for people between the ages of 18 to 21. I'm now 27, I'll turn 28 in less than a few months, and my journey in entrepreneurship has been up and down, and I think I can speak from experience for people either just starting out, not only in business, but in life, and what I wish I could have told myself. Through all of the ups and downs, I regret nothing, and I'm thankful for the entire process. But there are some things that I've really learned and come to truth with that I think can really help a lot of people, especially ones that are just starting out on their journey. Before this video starts, be sure to check the links down in the description, especially if you want to learn how to buy and resell diabetic medical commodities. My contact information is down there as well. My social medias and other business resources, if you're looking for a side hustle, are also down in the description. But for the purpose of this video, we're going to talk about advice that I wish I could tell my 18 to 21 year old self. Also, people between the ages of 18 to 21. Now, if you're watching my videos, I'm assuming you are on the personal development or business development journey, because that's what we talk about on this channel, how to really create that giant lifestyle, how to get your finances in order so that you can live the life you want on your terms. Basically, nobody being able to tell you anything. You can go where you want to go, you can live where you want to live, and you can enjoy life how you want. But the one thing that I could really wish I could have told my 18 to 21 year old self, now keep in mind, I made my first six figures at the age of 21. I was already on my business journey by the time I hit the age of 21. I started my entrepreneur journey between the ages of 18 to 19 when I picked up the book Rich Dad Poor Dad in college. The book completely changed my life so much that I even tattooed it on my arm, because I literally got woken up to the information about entrepreneurship. I felt like I went through all my years of schooling, high school, middle school, grammar school. I never heard about the word entrepreneurship or, really the concept of being self-made. But the thing that I want to say in this video is that a lot of people between the ages of 18, 19, 20, 21, even a little bit past that and way before that, is people compare themselves to others so much. I remember when I was first starting out, I would see somebody, another entrepreneur maybe in my space or in a similar niche to mine, and I would say, okay, they're 25, they're 26, they're 27, they're 30, they have this kind of car, they have this kind of lifestyle, they have this kind of house, and I'm 21 or I'm 18 or I'm 19, and I would literally break it down to the amount of days. I would say, okay, they're 9 years older than me. I have 9 years times 365 days. I have this many days to get to their level. And really, in the end, it doesn't matter what level they're on. It doesn't matter where they're going. It only matters where you're going. Because the thing is, you have to remember, is you don't know their journey. You don't know their story. You don't know where they started. You don't know what their situation is. They could have had their parents kind of just, put them at that level. They could have, hit the lottery. Nobody knows their situation. Now, I'm not saying every successful person got lucky, but you don't know their situation. And then looking at their situation and comparing it to yours and asking yourself, hey, I'm not at that position yet. This is how much time I have. Otherwise, they're somehow superseding me or doing better than me, isn't going to help you at all. In fact, every time you look at somebody else and compare them to you, it actually slows yourself down. I think it's almost as toxic as, telling people your goals. One of the most toxic things you could do, whether it's, a business goal, a personal goal, whatever it is telling people. I seen, I think it was either a TEDx talk or I read it in a book where the person said, when you go out there and announce your goals, when you go out there and tell people what you're going to do, for example, come New Year's time, New Year's resolution, people put on their Facebook, hey, I'm going to lose 5, 10, 15, 20 pounds, or I'm going to gain 5, 10, 15, 20 pounds of muscle. And what happens, everybody congratulates them, and that usually hits them with some sort of dopamine effect or an emotion in their brain that feels good, that makes them think that they already did it. So, don't announce your goals, just let your success do the talking. Go out there and show up and say, hey, look, I lost the 20 pounds, or hey, I gained the 20 pounds of muscle and I got the 6-pack abs, or hey, I got the successful business that does 6, 7, 8 figures a year. But it doesn't matter where anybody else is going. The only thing that matters is where you're going. And I can't tell you how many times I would literally, look at people and not be envious of them, not be mad at them, actually be happy for them, but look at them and see where they're at and then compare their success to my success. Now I see super successful people, and yes, I want to learn from them and I'm happy for their success. I want everybody to win now that I'm at a point where I'm pretty successful myself, but I don't care what level they're on. I don't care if they're past me. I watch one guy online, I watch his videos. His channel is called Scaling with Systems, and I think he's actually the same age as me, and he has millions and millions of dollars. He has $1 million penthouse. He has a lot of great information on his channel, and I actually wanted to go to his mastermind that was actually just in Miami, Florida, that I didn't get to go to. But, you know, I don't care about what anybody else is doing. I don't care what level they're on. If I can learn from them, cool, but I don't compare myself to where they're at to where I'm at. I think what a lot of people do when they're young is they're always trying to compare, hey, I'm here, that person's there, or I'm there, they're over here. It doesn't matter. You're on your own journey, you're on your own path, and just focus on you. And the more you focus on you, the better chance you'll be able to have to level up. But when you're worried about what everybody else is doing and you're not worried about yourself, you're just slowing yourself down. Another quote I heard is, you know, somebody said, you know, in the first 20 years of your life, and you know, obviously this quote is a little maybe misconstrued as far as the numbers, because it would make your average life expectancy 60. But they basically said your first 20 years of your life, you're worried about what other people think about you. The second 20 years of your life, you don't care what anybody thinks about you. In the last 20 years of your life, you realize nobody is thinking about you. So if you know, most people aren't really, some people aren't worried about what you do, but super successful people don't care about what you're doing. You know, it's only when you're at that level where you're not super successful and you're not where you want to be, where you're comparing yourself to where everybody else is at. There's going to be people that are younger than you that are making millions and millions and millions of dollars and are completely blowing you out of the park. But there's nothing you can do about it. The only thing you can do is focus on yourself to get yourself better, to get yourself to where you want to be. You wasting your time looking at the next person, seeing how, okay, he's 21, we're 21, he's 21, or he's 23 and I'm 22, or he's 24 and I'm 21. I have 3 years to get to where his level is. It doesn't matter. It might take you 2 years, it might take you 3 years, it might take you 6 years. Look, I'm 27, I'm about to be 28. I'm not in my prime right now, but I feel like I'm like at the most level of success that I've ever been. I have the most success and the most momentum that I've ever had, and I'm doing the best I've ever done in my career, my business and stuff. But I thought when I first started my business, when I was 18, 19 years old, I would be a millionaire in, you know, 6 to 12 months, right? And I thought that I would retire my mom and retire my parents within the 6 to 12 months. I just paid off my parents' house, last November that just passed. And that was, you know, 6, 7, 8 years later than what I thought. So, you know, it's going to take time. It's not going to happen at the snap of a finger. But what I can say is if you keep your head focused, if you don't put your head on a swivel and look there, look here, look there, look at the next person, see what your neighbor's doing, look at the competition. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is what you're doing and how you can get yourself better than you were yesterday. Focusing on the next person, waste of time. And that's the thing that I think the biggest mistake that people between the ages of 18 to 21 do. And then not only between the ages of 18 to 21, but people that aren't at, you know, really tapping into their best version. When you're not tapping into your best version, when you're not really winning and succeeding like you know you should be, you're really looking at the next person. That's why people who are in the position they want to be, you notice them envious or hating or making nasty comments, because it's not that they don't think you can be successful, it's that they don't think they can be successful. So the message in this video is don't worry about what anybody else is doing. Every time you do that, you slow yourself down for becoming as successful as you know you possibly can be. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to put a thumbs up on it. That's all I have for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.